So it turns out social media is impacting whether or not I get a job.
Oh my god. I really just got fired because of my TikToks.
I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong.
Posting a quick TikTok clip only to lose your entire career. This oversharing habit never cools down. And today we're breaking down the most infamous self-destruction moment. Let's go.
I just lost my job today. No warning, no nothing. They wouldn't even tell me why. I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. I have no savings. I have nothing. I just don't. I got in the exit interview and they said, today's gonna be your last day. My manager and my director was on the call. And then they were like, the decision has already been made, so we really don't have anything to hear from you. You're gonna get paid for the one day you worked in August, and we'll give you your commission check, and that's the last of it. And end the call on me. I'm low. I'm low.
So I was fired from my new office job that I had for just about 2 months. It was over a TikTok video that I made on June 14th. If you want to go look at it, it's still up. The video was not nice by any means. I don't pretend to be nice all of the time. Actually, in that video I said, the video was me saying, I like to be nice. I like to be loving and kind, and I want people to like me, and I want to like people, but I am incredibly evil when provoked. And I went on to say some very not nice things, and that's fine. I don't care. Like, I don't have to be nice 24/7. Being is not a crime. And I'm never gonna give in to this notion that we represent our employers 24/7 and we have to be ultra careful of what we put online because, you know, our employer might get upset by it. Like, if you're gonna get upset by it, then fire me. I don't care. I literally don't care. I will not give in to this notion that we represent our employers 24/7. I am not Miss America. I am not a Disney princess. I do not have to be a walking billboard for your company. And I go to great lengths, actually, to separate my professional life with my legal name from my social media life.
So, TikTok was never meant to be your personal diary hidden under the mattress. It's a global broadcasting station. But genuinely, why are we acting like we can post whatever we want when we have an office job? Like, if you wouldn't say it in the office, why would you put it online? And the guy replied, if you wouldn't say it in the office, why would you put it online? Because I do not represent the company 24/7. Did you watch the video before commenting? Expecting employees to be business appropriate 24/7 is a psyop. I got fired for posting this TikTok. My boss saw it 2 weeks after I posted it and fired me for talking when I didn't say the hourly pay she was paying me or where I worked. And I told her in person on my first day how difficult the day was for me. And if you're wondering what he actually said in the previous video, I'm about to show you right now.
Here's the thing, like, I'm only evil when provoked. You know what I mean? Like, I want to love on people and I want people to like me. Like, that's just how I am generally, okay? But if you are rotten to the core, I will absolutely be wishing bad things on people. And I don't care. And if that makes me a bad person, then I'm a bad person. I don't give a f. I sleep just fine at night, okay? Here's the thing. I've also been on social media long enough to know that you can't tell people to kill themselves. Because the thing is, I always wish people to kill themselves because I can't make you kill yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I say I hope you, that's cryptic. It could be perceived, it could be argued in the court of law that I am threatening somebody, and I'm never going to threaten someone. And I don't want it to be perceived that way. I want it to be perceived that I hope you struggle with your demons so badly that you kill yourself. But I've had one too many social media accounts banned for wishing somebody would kill themselves. So now we got to get creative with how you word it, you know?
Okay, let's stop here. Given that he publicly wished for others' lives to be in danger on social media, I guess no company on the planet would dare to keep him. This also means he has essentially slapped the word unemployable on his forehead for life.
Office siren? Office siren? Oh, this outfit is so office siren core. You're an walking HR violation.
Oh my god. Literally just got fired because of my TikToks. Guys, sorry, I'm back home now. Oh my god, I'm like literally shaking. I just lost my job that I worked at for 2 years because I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to like record at the restaurant and make TikToks, which sounds dumb. Like I understand the reason I was let go, but no one like told me that I couldn't do it. Like no one told me that it wasn't allowed or that I was gonna, like I didn't even get in trouble for it. I didn't get a write-up for anything. I've never gotten a write-up at that place. Like I've worked there for over 2 years. And like, it just feels so like out of the blue. Like, I don't know. I just can't believe I just got fired. I got a call and I actually missed it because I was literally at Pilates. And then I came out of Pilates, so I had a missed call. And it was from the like HR department at my work. I cannot disclose the company's name. Okay, I can't. They called me and they were like, you are terminated immediately, and they want me to take down all of my TikToks. So unfortunately there will not be any more come work a serving shift with me videos. I cannot believe this just happened. I cannot believe it.
It is honestly ridiculous that her ultimate excuse was that nobody explicitly warned her not to film on the job. The reality is that from day one, strict policies against recording or filming were laid out clearly in her onboarding paperwork. We often treat company rules like software terms of service, blindly clicking accept without bothering to read a single line. Then, after 2 years of hard work, that careless nod turns into a termination letter. What a massive mistake.
The flight attendant who's twerking cost her dream job.
What the hell?
I didn't think that, you know, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself like hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her. What did they say to you?
They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period. Why did you decide to post the video?
And I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
What?
So how did you feel in that meeting when they told you you lost your job?
I put on such a proud face every time I stepped on that plane. And for them to terminate me without giving me a chance, it just was unfair.
You know, it's completely natural to be excited about passing a milestone at work. But honestly, context matters. When you're wearing a company uniform on company property, turning that into personal social media content is just playing with fire. So yeah, this is a huge reality check for everyone out there. Personal fun is fine, but if you don't know where to draw the line, well, a single video can literally cost you your job.
I got fired, y'all. I got fired. They finally found the video. That video, they found the video. So I went into work today. Everything was very normal. I helped the finance department set up their check scanner. While I was doing that, I had a couple of the executives come over to me and they were asking for help with this or asking for help with that. And and it was like so busy that the finance guy that I was helping, he was like, "Oh wow, you're popular today." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what's up with that." So I don't think anything of it. I'm just going about my merry little business. I have an interaction with my boss that's a little bit strange, but not really. So what happened was, one of the executives asked if I could make his laptop a personal laptop and remove it from the domain of the company that I work for, that I'm contracted by. So I have to run it by my boss. And so I had to go and ask her for permission. She was like, oh yeah, he's an executive. He gets whatever he wants. Just go ahead and do it. But before I asked her, like when I knocked on her door, she looked up and she had this look on her face like she was irritated. You know, she had this look on her face. I couldn't quite place it, but it was just like a fleeting look. Once I started talking, you know, she, you know, changed her demeanor or whatever. And so she gave me the approval. I went, I did the laptop, I gave it to the executive, and that was that. Maybe like an hour later, she stopped by my office and she's like, hey, did you get such and such situated? And I said, yeah, he's good to go. And she was like, okay, thank you so much. And that was it. I would say like 30 minutes after that interaction, I went to go like look at my Slack messages or my email or something to follow up with a user, and I couldn't get in. My email wasn't working. My password wasn't working. And I immediately thought, okay, I'm being offboarded. This is me being offboarded.
Is a moment of fame really worth your entire career? Viral attention fades fast, but a flagged background check stays forever. And honestly, the company caught that video week 1. Those extra 2 weeks were just HR and legal preparing the termination papers. Playing with your livelihood for clicks never pays off.
My job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
Have a good day, y'all. Where are you flying to today?
Just San Fran.
Oh, fun. Are we going to visit, or is that where we're from?
That's home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta stop by and say hi. What's your name?
I'm Jenny.
I'm Bree. Nice to meet you.
What are we looking at?
What are we looking at? You're so cute. So we're out of NC-17. That's probably what it was. We're out of NC-17. You want me to make you a sample of it, though? That way you can... I got you. Babe, did you want to take a picture of the bottle and the color?
Yeah.
That way we know for next time. Here you go, my love.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
This is syrup that you're going with, right? Yes. This is Whirl. She is a little bit darker, but it's perfect because once this like mixed together. Oh my God.
I actually really feel badly.
Basically, she's a Mac counter manager inside this airport, just recording a day in the life video and sharing it on TikTok. But you know what? This is a serious violation of airport security rules, and she didn't just have one video. The takeaway here is, don't gamble your job or airport security for a little bit of TikTok clout. If you're smart enough to avoid doing crazy crap like that, subscribe right away to stay sharp and keep your career safe with me.
So, I've had an email from a lady in HR about my dress attire for work. Apparently it's inappropriate. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, so today is the day. I've got my meeting with Paula, help me. So I'm basically in a blazer, so she can't be mad. Can't she? It is low cut. Who cares? Let's see what she says.
I must admit I'm slightly disappointed seeing how you're dressed today.
Okay.
Following on from the email.
I did speak to Matt and he said there was no issue.
Right, well I haven't spoken to Matt. Really, I don't think he was in a position to say what he did. We do need to address this issue because we are having comments from other members of staff.
I don't think that's my fault if I'm distracting other members of staff. That's not on me, Paula. That's kind of on them.
The comments I've had that you're begging attention.
Okay. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, noted.
Are you going to do anything differently?
Sure, guess I will go shopping this weekend. Thank you very much for your time, I suppose.
Right.
So instead of handling the problem like a mature adult, her immediate reaction was filming it for the internet to judge? That exact misplaced priority is the fastest path to a termination letter, ma'am.
Story time about how I just got fired from my job this week for making a TikTok. So last week I worked on New Year's Day, and that was the last time I worked. So, I mean, New Year's Eve day. And that night I got a call and I was asked to explain Christmas Day, which I made a TikTok with 2 other girls that I worked with. And, so, I mean, I admitted that, it was my idea. I picked the TikTok. And then they were, asking me, did everyone know you were going to post it? And of course, I mean, you don't really make a TikTok not to post it, right? So, anyways, they said, we'll figure it out by Friday. We'll call you and let you know. And I was like, okay. If you're going to be fired or if you're not going to be fired. And I'm like, okay, cool. So they asked me to take everything down. I took anything down that was in the operating room. I did like some day in the lives and, never showing any indication of where I worked or anything like that. But, like they said, it could be traced back.
I mean, you chose temporary hype over your actual livelihood, making your termination totally deserved. Don't go on social media playing the victim after intentionally violating policies and exposing your employer to legal risks.
It was a cell phone video that set off a nationwide controversy. A Native American student had recorded a math teacher at John W. North High School in Riverside wearing a fake feather headdress, dancing in class, while possibly trying to articulate a mnemonic device for trigonometry called SOHCAHTOA.
This teacher is going viral on TikTok and all social medias, and you're not gonna believe why. And this is what happened. This teacher was using her classroom to make videos. I'm not gonna go into details, but use your imagination on what type of videos she was making. In the beginning, everything looks normal. The teacher has her pink sweater, smiles all around, Patrick and SpongeBob. 0 to 100 real quick. Sweater goes up. She starts playing with her maracas. Out of nowhere, she does a 360. She does a full moon to the camera. La langosta is showing. Hairs all over the place in 4K. Once the principal found out what the teacher was doing, he did a press conference with different news sources. The commentary that the principal did went viral as well. The way that he was explaining what the teacher was doing in these videos, hilarious. This happened in Houston. Automatically, the teacher loses her job. Authorities are now investigating what she was doing. I understand that a lot of teachers are not getting paid well, so they're looking for extra income, but this is not the way to do it. Maybe make those videos at home, somewhere else, but not inside the school.
A classroom is never anyone's private space. It belongs to the school district, the taxpayers, and the parents who entrust their children there every morning. The second you turn that room into your personal content factory, you're exploiting the public trust for personal gain.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat? What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain just to serve a bill, and you're still closed, fingertip.
2 nurses posted on TikTok. 1 lost their job, 1 reportedly lost their license. This isn't about limiting your voice, it's about understanding that once a post goes viral, you no longer control the narrative. You can be off duty and still lose your license. If you identify as a nurse online, you represent the profession whether you intend to or not. Employers care about reputation. Boards care about public trust. Burnout is real, frustration is real, but posting emotionally in the moment can have consequences you didn't anticipate.
What's crazy to me is that becoming a nurse isn't something you achieve overnight. It takes years of classes, exams, and real-world experience to get there. So seeing someone put that reputation at risk over a TikTok moment is honestly hard to understand. And even if the video gets millions of views, internet fame is usually gone as fast as it arrives. A few viral days rarely turn into real, lasting success.
Oh my God. He got fired, y'all, and this is what he's doing. Oh my God, he is tearing up the building. He got fired. Are you serious? He really did this? He gonna go to jail. Why is he?
Right now.
Why is he doing that?
He's fired. He's gonna get arrested.
Oh my God.
That's enough said. It's hard to imagine how he will secure future employment with such unprofessional behavior broadcasted across the internet. A severe price to pay for disrespecting official conduct.
All right, you guys. I'm going to just go ahead and break everything down from the beginning. And let y'all know what led up to me getting a suspension. And today I'm finding out that I'm fired.
I bet you have seen plenty of videos like this on TikTok, right? Well, there is only ever one inevitable outcome. Let me remind you of something critical. TikTok is definitely not the actual reason you got fired from your job. It was entirely your own reckless actions that brought this right upon yourself.
So it turns out social media is impacting whether or not I get a job. Basically, I got an email talking about my social media presence from someone that's looking to hire. And they said basically I would be in consideration if I limited my social media presence, basically implying that to be in consideration for this job, my social media would have to kind of stop. I always told myself that that wasn't the reason why I was getting a job, that maybe it was something else or maybe it was just a reason. But that kind of freaked me out, and now I really have to think about what I'm gonna do moving forward. I don't like that, you know, for someone like me who's a micro-influencer, I don't even really have that many followers. I don't like that because I have some followers, that's hurting my chances of getting a job. But I do need to sit down over the next few days and figure out just what I'm gonna do and what's the smart move for me moving forward. I love posting. This is my favorite hobby to do. I couldn't just give this up right now.
All right, first off, the "I'm just making personal videos for fun" excuse at work needs to end immediately. Whether you have dozens of followers or millions of fans, in the company's eyes, every single word and action you post online reflects their reputation. And think about it. Why would a business hire someone they constantly have to babysit online when they can easily choose a quiet, professional worker instead? You can claim the video was harmless, but honestly, that doesn't matter.
Yo, Blastoise, you know they're the worst. Yo, Blastoise, you know they're the worst of the three evolutions, right? Man, get your hands off of me, bro. Get your hand. Bro, not after what you said about my mom, you're gonna pay, bro. Man, I'm sorry, I won't say it again. I won't say it again. I swear to God, I won't say it.
Well, I started working at Walmart like a little over 3 months ago. It's my dream to be a TikToker. It's my dream to be a content creator. So I started posting TikToks without really knowing what to do. Just because, I want to be a TikToker, a YouTuber and stuff. And I didn't know what to post. I just knew that I needed to post every day. So I just started posting, and I worked at Walmart. So, I started posting and making these videos at Walmart and making these funny videos of me at work and stuff. And I just got fired, finally. Everyone's about to be like, oh, you finally got fired. And like, yeah, I got fired. And I just wanted to come right here to let all the people that follow me know, so you're in on the loop. I've been taking a little break from social media for the past few days, just for my mental health and stuff. And today I just got fired, so that's great. First of all, I want to make it clear, it's not Walmart's fault. It's not anybody that I work with's fault. It's my fault.
Yeah, I would have deleted that video too, girl, but the internet is forever, so we're going to talk about it, and I'm even going to show some clips of that deleted video. This is hard to even explain because it's so wild. This woman is 8 months pregnant and married to a police officer. She posted a video showing the day in the life of a police officer because she was with him for basically his whole shift. That included going to calls, and she said she has done this so many times.
I have done so many ride-alongs.
And I just am not convinced this is legal or appropriate per police protocols. So let me show you some clips and then we'll talk more about it.
He has briefing from 6 to 7, so I decided to skip briefing this morning, but let's go meet up with him.
You decided to skip the briefing, or civilians are not allowed in police briefings? I don't know. Crazy question, I know, but let's keep watching.
It's 9:58 a.m. We're on our second call of the day, which was an unknown, possibly a mental health call or an unknown sexual contact. I chose not to get out of the car for this one because it felt a little private. So I'm letting my husband obviously do his job while they talk to the reporter of the call.
So what I'm hearing from that friend is that you do typically get out of the car for your husband's police calls because, again, this seems wildly inappropriate for so many reasons. One of them being you're 8 months pregnant. Some police calls can be very, very dangerous. So why are you getting out of the car as an untrained civilian? And I know some people are saying you're an EMS worker. That is not the same as being a trained police officer. What is happening here? Just one more clip.
It's 3:54 p.m. We just submitted evidence for the case that we were on this morning.
The case we were on this morning. Okay, ma'am. Okay, yeah. Again, I would have also deleted this video. Now, she mentions that her husband has worked at this agency for 4 years. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe I am just the one living in an alternate universe and this is completely, totally fine and normal.
A few viral views don't give anyone permission to treat a police shift like a TikTok vlog. She turned her husband's job into content, and now the internet is asking some serious questions. If you were his commanding officer, what would you do? Drop your answer in the comments below.
Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context.
The sad part is she literally used her own students for content, and now she's claiming it's just a misunderstanding? Looks like going viral didn't turn out the way she wanted, huh?
And you better not be a man coming to my store with a woman because I will make you pay. Do you not understand how joint bank accounts work? It's the same money.
So, you know what happened next? From what I heard, she got fired. I guess that's a pretty expensive lesson. Maybe don't post your work life all over TikTok.
Please stop tagging me in videos of nurses that have been terminated for making TikToks at work and asking me to help them. As I've said before in multiple TikToks, you can and will be terminated for making TikToks at work. They have every legal right to terminate you. I know it sucks. I would love to make TikToks at work too. Believe me. But here's the deal. It's considered theft of company time. Does not matter if you're clocked in or clocked out. You're on company property. Does not matter if you're in a patient care area or outside the hospital or the break room or the locker room. It is company property, and it is a violation of their social media policies 99% of the time. They have every legal right to fire you. Every single day, my inbox is flooded with nurses that have been fired for making TikToks at work. I've done more videos about this than I can recall. Stop making TikToks at work. You will be fired. It's just a matter of time.
Honestly, you have to ask yourself, in the middle of a chaotic, fast-paced shift, where do they even find the time and energy to film TikToks? Healthcare demands absolute focus. Finding time to shoot personal videos on the clock or using hospital facilities to do so doesn't just signal a lack of professionalism. It raises serious questions about work ethics.
Your employer has every legal right to fire you if you make TikToks or any other social media videos at work. Period. The end. Now, I don't agree with this. I wish I could make them at work. Believe me, my content would be so much better. But they have every legal right to do it. And I've been saying this since day one, but it seems like every 6 months there's like a new crop of people, nurses that are getting targeted and terminated for doing this. So I'm just going to keep saying it every few months. They have every legal right to fire you. So here's what they will tell you when you are marched into HR, because I've been through these with employees. You are on company time. Even if you're on your lunch break and you're clocked out, it is still company time. You are there to do a job as an employee, not to make videos. You are on company property. Even if you're outside the hospital, you're in the parking garage, you are still on company property. And 99% of the time, it is a violation of their social media policy.
Many employees act like social media is their personal living room. In healthcare, or any field, turning on your camera at work means betting your career. Don't let a few seconds of living for likes become the exact reason you get legally fired.
To them Chick-fil-A employees that got fired for making their TikToks dance on the clock, good. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Because at what point did they think that this was okay? What point? Not only are you dancing erotically, you're dancing erotically at a Chick-fil-A, a brand that you know don't play them type of games. They don't even open up on Sundays, okay? What happened to keeping some things private? This is something that just should have stayed in the camera roll, something for you to laugh at, not something that should have been uploaded to social media for a bunch of clicks and likes. And I don't know who told y'all a job was easy to come by now, but a job ain't easy to come by now, man. These people are not hiring like y'all think they are, okay? Just because the job is posted do not mean you're gonna get it. If I was on that crew and I seen them doing that, I would have been in the back mopping the floor like y'all gotta be some of the dumb, no. I would have been taking out the trash outside, doing something not pertaining to what they were doing. Sometimes you gotta use your brain, man. Sometimes you gotta use your brain. It don't take you 5 seconds to think about what you're doing, man. For real.
Treating your job lightly is pure self-sabotage, and risking a stable career for 2 seconds of viral clout is just a terrible deal. If you actually value your livelihood over internet views, like and share this video to keep it real. All that hard work and dedication for 5 years, and I was fired for social media. If that's the truth, I think her definition of hard work is dedicating 5% of her time to her job and the remaining 95% to figuring out which angle to shoot for it to go viral, only to act completely shocked as if she's a victim of circumstance when she gets fired for breaching confidentiality. And next, we also have a classic example of a guy who is bound to get fired in the future.
I lost my job over a TikTok that I posted yesterday. I wanted to make this video for hours, but I'm trying to go about this in the best way physically possible, okay? My account on here is literally my outlet. This is where I talk to you guys, I decompress, I tell you how I'm feeling, and that's what you follow me for. So yesterday, I was having a really rough day at work, and I made a video talking about I was having a really stressful day at work. I was telling you guys about an interaction that happened, and someone sent the video to the owner of my restaurant, and he called me horrible names. So I decided to leave. I made the decision for my mental health that it was time to leave the restaurant, because he was probably going to fire me anyway. He didn't though. I quit before he could.
Wait a second. Who actually forwarded that clip to your boss? Was it your friendly coworker? Realistically speaking, free speech doesn't shield you from consequences. Lesson learned. Don't overshare on social media because it will come back to bite you.
I got laid off for my TikTok videos about work, so that's pretty cool. I started off by canceling my overtime I was supposed to have on Saturday. Just said no work. Found out that another guy just replaced me. Try to follow up with my foreman on Sunday. Are we working on Monday? He just said no work. I said, well, that's odd. Tried to call him, wouldn't answer. Called the big boss man. He said, oh, we can talk about it tomorrow. Can't talk about it today. Monday comes, no work. He's out of the office, so gotta wait till Tuesday. Tuesday comes, go in. He says, talking about how the customer's so upset because I make silly TikToks and I'm a grown man and I shouldn't be doing it, and X, Y, and Z. So took the layoff. He called me, asked me if I wanted my job back. I said no. Hit the list, got picked up 3 days later. Careful you trust. Even your dude you work with will throw you under.
Honestly, if I owned the business and customers started complaining about an employee's work-related TikToks, I'd have to deal with it too. It's not really about TikTok. It's about protecting the company's reputation with its customers. Luckily, he found another job fast, but I bet that's a lesson he'll carry for a long time.
It is my 3rd day of work, and I literally am going crazy. I'm sitting in traffic, It's gonna take me an hour to get home and I regret it. I don't want this job. I can't do this. How do people like spend hours of their days commuting to work? I really need to figure out this commute. I'm literally like, I need to work from like 7 to 3 p.m. I think. I hope that's an option because I cannot sit here like this for one more freaking day. This is insanity how people do this.
Posting a video about regretting your job on day 3 is probably not the smartest move. The internet might sympathize with you, but your employer sees someone who's already checked out before they've even settled in. Some thoughts are better kept private because a 30-second TikTok can leave a much longer impression than you expect. Don't let social media carelessness cost you your future. Think twice before you hit post. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next videos.